Right, 2016, good luck. So my opponent this time is green. Nearly 1,000 games, that's very, very good. So done double what I've played. So we're just going to try and get castled here, keep it simple. Yeah, I was just looking at putting the bishop further up, but I want to just get castled. Knight comes up. I'm going to play a nice slow a3 to cover this, preparing maybe c4. Okay, I'll get a tempo hitting the bishop there. He might trade, he might drop back. He does trade. Okay, so we've got options here. I can go here and eventually come around the angles. I can drop straight back. We can obviously trade. Could even potentially consider taking. I'm just looking at dropping back. It's whether he wants to do this, so I'm going to go here. Just so if he does this, I'm okay to take. If he takes, I'll take back with the pawn. Could get relatively symmetrical this way though, I suppose, couldn't it? So yeah, I might play c3 instead of c4. Just bring the knight this way instead. I was intending something like this. Okay, so breaks the pin. So we could actually trade the two bishops for the two knights. How do we do this? How do we do it? Yeah, I'm just going to go c3 and solidify for now and figure out where this bishop's going to go. I want the knight into the game. Okay, so he might launch one. Let's get the knight into the game. Queen up might be a move at some point. Bishop up might be a move at some point. Rook across is a very natural move here. Actually, I'm just going to come back here, and then I can always drop back here. But this way right now I can take... Depends how aggressive he wants to be, if he wants to really launch an attack. Okay, knight's gone back. The knight up might be a move. Rook across is a very natural move here, I think. Yeah, I don't think I need to burn all the clock with that. Then shift the queen somewhere, connect the rooks. Maybe centralize the other rook. Except don't put the queen there while this one's here. Knight could come round this way. Knight can go forward. Got options. Not sure what's best. I'll get the cursor off the board so there's no accidental slips. Okay, comes forward attacking the bishop, logical. So I'm most likely just going to drop back here. I don't think there's any tactics anywhere. I don't see them, so I think it makes sense just to drop back. Knight up might be a move. We'll probably play a move like rook across. We could shift the queen up though, attacking the knight. Might be an option. It connects the rooks as well. Yeah, that's what he's done. So I'm just leaning towards this move. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Attack the knight. I'll pre-move in case he takes the rook. Okay, knight's dropped back. So if I take here and he goes with a rook, I can grab a pawn. So I might have to take with a knight. Not sure that caused him any problem though. I can do this and try and provoke a pawn push, but once you've gone forward, there's no going back. Knight up just to challenge this knight could be very sensible as well. There's no queen here. Actually, I like the look of that. I'm going to try and challenge that knight. Okay, pushes forward. So is it worth taking? Is it worth redeploying? I could potentially play a rook up here now. Knight takes. I've still got the option to take. Knight across could be a nuisance move to hit the pawn, but I guess you can do this. Not sure, not sure. Yeah, I'm looking at moving the rook up so I can come behind. He'll probably then have to take. So he could take the knight first, take, rook takes, pawn takes, I don't like that. So maybe here, take with a bishop. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that though. Take, bishop takes, rook across, bishop back. I'm going to do it. I can't burn any more of the clock. He'll probably take here. I don't know. He could take here. He could just ignore it and do something else, of course. Okay, he does take, so I'll just go straight back. Unless he takes here. And we've got a choice. Pressure the pawn. It might provoke a d5, of course, then to weaken this one. Knight comes forward, attacking the bishop. Logical. So I assume I just want to go forward here. But is he getting some sort of activity, say queen up? I could just leave the bishop there, let him take it. I'm going to bring the knight back to try and cover these squares. Mind you, it's very dicey this though. I've just realised rook or queen across to pressure them both after he takes. I might have blundered there. That might be just a clean losing blunder on the spot. Just queen or rook across. He hit two pieces. Oh boy, that's not clever, is it? Just a straight, simple blunder. What on earth have I done? Do this, you just take. There's no way to defend. I mean, I can't realistically defend like this, can I? Here, queen across. I've just cleanly blundered the game. Unbelievable. Well, believable, sadly. I can't push the pawn because of this. Yeah, the game's just over. Over. I might as well take a pawn. I had a shocker there, haven't I? Absolute shocker. Okay, I've just obviously mentally written this game off now. I'll just switch off. So if we can swindle something brilliant, but my opponent should be far too strong at my level to do that, I'll just give up on this game. I'm just trying to obviously open the defense and say, oh, he does take there though. I didn't think he would. So he's obviously happy for me to do something like this. It's no use. There's not even a good square to put the knight to, is there? What on earth went through my mind there? I have no idea. Let's just bring the knight back. No idea what went through my mind there. I can't even safely get the king tucked away here because eventually the bishop will get on the diagonal, but I might have to do that though. Otherwise, try and bring the knight across. But yeah, the king needs to be tucked away so there's no lots of checks and try and get the rook into play. But there's nothing, is there? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm going to try and bring the knight forward, but I don't think I've got anything. Just one of them games, you just play very, very poor chess. It happens. Okay. That might allow rook across here. Just to pressure the pawn, but I guess he's just got the simple queen back. And then my knight and my queen are both under attack. Maybe I'll then drop back though. Queen check and he just takes a knight, so that's no use. So let's go forward. Yeah, it's just hopeless, it's hopeless. Like I say, I've completely given up on this. Rook across to pressure the pawn, but it's not really a threat as such, I don't think. Oh, you've got queen down, actually, might just win the game on the spot. Because you're threatening the pawn and the queen trade. Yeah, it's just hopeless. I might just resign this one and get on with another game. Just queen down wins on the spot, doesn't it? Because you're hitting the pawn. Okay, it's not an immediate mate, but it might as well be. What can I do? Queen up to try and pretend to come in, but I don't think I'm getting in. Rook takes, corner. Queen takes, rook across. Oh, he's gone there, so does that allow rook across? What's his idea there? Well, there's no point thinking, is there? I might as well just make a random move there, get the rook across just to pretend we're attacking the pawn. Say knight up, for instance, but he should have something here, he should have. Like, knight up and you create a threat, but... yeah, because you attack the queen at the same time. I guess he can even just check there. That's why you kind of want the king tucked out the way if you can get that move, but... he's still got queen here though, hasn't he? Oh, he's gone with the check. So that pushes me here. Now, takes is currently covered. So I might as well go here then. I thought he would just bring the queen here. I thought that was just cleanly winning, but he's probably... well, he's got to be cleanly winning, hasn't he? Can I still try a pretend move like knight up? Bishop takes, you've got a check. It's just whether you can get some sort of swindler repetition, but I don't see it. The knight can't attack the queen now. You could drop back and hit the rook though. Knight back to hit the rook as well as hitting the pawn. So have I got knight back to hit the rook there? So knight comes down and hits the rook and you hit the pawn at the same time. So you just defend by playing rook across, I guess. So then I come back to knight forward, so we triple attack the pawn. A knight forward, rook across is probably still just winning. Take, take. There's no sort of discovery that gets anything. Knight back, rook over, and I can't then play rook across. Knight here. If you take, I take. Corner. Check, up, rook check. At least I've got something there. So knight here. Rook across. Knight up, rook across. Can I then play a move like rook over? No, you're still covering the pawn, aren't you? Yeah. Knight up, rook across. Can I then just take anywhere? Knight takes. If you take the rook, I've got what, a double check? No, you have to be fine. You've got to be fine. Knight back, rook over. I cannot trade. I just don't see it. I don't see a thing. I'm going to move the knight here, pretending to come forward. Okay, there's a threat now. He can easily defend. Take, take. I still can't really come in, but it might be easy to defend actually with the rook off the board, even though it takes away my threat. Rook across, queen moves. The queen just piles up, but at least I guard the pawns. That's what he's done. So take, take, up. I'm going to trade and push. I have to get the rook off, I think, there. I've not got enough to attack with, so I might as well try and free up the queen. Okay, his knight can get active. He's only a few moves away, but knight guards the pawn. This is currently covered for one move, so I'm trying to kick the knight, but I don't see how I do so. But let's just see. all I can do is try and get my queen near to his king if I can and get some checks in. That's essentially my only remote potential hope. I guess I've got queen d1 to attack the h5 pawn. Actually, that might be potentially useful. It's not easy to defend in one go, is it? If I just play a queen back to attack the pawn, square's covered by the knight. So queen down could be a candidate move for my next move. But I don't see how I get to the king from there, though. Yeah. Now I've spotted that move, I might actually go for that next, depending on what black does here. If knight forward, I can obviously take this pawn, then I can start checking. King up, check if the queen wanders off. Oh, he has done that. Okay, so if I go down now or I take, down here, knight down, I'm still covering this, so if I take, I don't see it there. Here, I can check. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Just going to try and get a check in and hope I can come here as well at some point. But knight forward, this is still covered. He's got knight here though, hasn't he? And if I go here, doesn't actually work for me. Here, so can I cover this? I think we check and we take. So knight down with a check. I think I have to go here. And I've covered this at least for one move. So I have to go here. Check. Oh, I can't actually take, can I? So I have to go back. So where's the checkmate? I'm hitting the knight now. I'm threatening a move like queenie to hit the pawn. He definitely won't want to repeat, so I'm fine to repeat myself. I'd be happy with a draw, of course. He won't want a draw. Okay, he's got my knight. I just completely missed that. I didn't even see it. Did not even see that. Oh boy, let's just grab the pawn then. I didn't even see my knight was hanging there. Yeah, I've just had one of them games, haven't I? It's been a shocker. He just had to play quick enough, but 50 seconds is plenty of time for a 2000 level player here. That's a checkmate threat. So I have to step across. Knight back, that's a check. Wait, can I just drop back here now though? I'm looking at this to do this, but it releases his bishop. Oh, he's gone there anyhow. And I'll step up then. No, I'm trying to actually push. He should just be sacking pieces for pawns, I think. This is no good. Take, take, knight takes, takes, king takes is probably good for him. I'm going to try and run in. Oh, it might let the bishop here. That might be a mistake. Or I can check. I've let him off the hook, haven't I? Oh my goodness, I've somehow won it. How the heck did I do that? I've somehow won the game, wow.